Alright, and we are back here at Knoxville Raceway. Sorry for that long set of technical difficulties there, as we are getting ready. A lot of guys have put down times here, but a lot of guys have also disappeared. So I'm not quite sure how many guys will actually wind up taking the green flag, but we'll see. Is right now we are looking at 5th place Jeremy Kolba, driving the unsponsored number 26 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. It has been quite an interesting practice, and then my PC started to overheat a little bit, not gonna lie, so we had to go ahead and fix that up. But Andrew Clark currently sitting first with a 21.106 in open practice. Kenny Cudney 0.3 off from him with a 21.450. 21.523 out of Damian Ward. Hayden Price with a 21.722. Jeremy Kolba, the one we're looking at now, his best lap, a 21.978. As they stand. As we look at the current 12th place runner. Oh, up in the wall. That's Sean Smith, the number 38 unsponsored machine here, making his way around, as we have less than, or just about actually, 10 minutes till qualifying is set to begin here at Knoxville. Oh, and we got Ross Chastain in the building. Hell Melon. More like hell Knoxville. As we see that line starting to really get worked in here. Quite a slick surface there for these guys. Quite the practice, like I said, it has been. We have seen many guys come and go so far throughout the festivities this evening. Only 2 cars on track right now, one of them just continuously Ross Chastaining it. As it looks like we've made over 40 cars that have participated here in this open practice. Just trying to do a final count here. As we are actively getting ready to race. I don't know. I don't even know if there will be enough cars to run. I mean, that theoretically is a great question. I mean, it's been quite a practice, but it's been just that, nothing more so than a practice. do a little quick last minute advertising, see if we can't pull any more drivers in here. Boom. Post it. So this is going to be interesting. We'll see how many people pile in here in this last few little minutes. So far we only got 2 people trying to fight for $10, so we will see. If not, we had a great practice session. However, there is still that 15-minute period where people could theoretically pile in here. And if we could see some guys pile in, if we could, oh my goodness, he sent it. If we could see some guys pile in here though, ladies and gentlemen, that would be great. Because at some points throughout open practice, we had a pretty good little field. Now it's like small. We'll see where we look after qualifying. Hopefully we'll look good. Because we have 4 minutes set until qualifying begins. As we were watching the number 38 of Sean Smith make his rounds back again here at Knoxville, Ross Chastaning it. I mean, it's worked kinda. He has a 21.452. 453, my bad. Oh, he's moved up into second, but he spins it there. 21.434. I'm just riding that wall there. So as we close in here, it looks like Andrew Clark, driving the number 22 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, is going to get the fastest time of open practice with the 21.106. As it does not seem like anybody else intends on making, oh, wait a minute, a lap. Let's see. Got about 3 minutes till the end of open practice here. See what Kolba can do here in that number 26 car. 2 rounds, 3 and 4 to start his out lap. Currently riding P6. here in open practice. Doesn't have that much time to make up the ground. Right now, as it stands, he is the slowest within the 21-second frame. So he has about another 3-4 laps here if he elects to run. Maybe even up to 5. See if he decides to keep running. He does. Right now he's putting down lower split 22s. Of course, you can see where the track's gotten slicker throughout open practice here. .22.4 that time for Skovah. As we get ready to round up open practice and testing session number 1 for the first annual Skovah Racing Springfest 100. Your standings look like this, unless Skovah can otherwise put down a quicker time, but he's going to lose it there. So rounding out our first ever Skovah Racing Springfest 100 open practice and testing session. The standings look like this. In the top 10, we have at the top of the pack, the fastest time in open practice, number 1, Andrew Clark, put down a 21.106. Sean Smith put down the second fastest time. Hold on. Switched it up right in the middle of everything. Okay. Okay, yeah, no. We're not going to be able to have that in order. Anyways, we now get ready for qualifying here, as we will watch. That's where I was just truck. As we will watch the leaderboard, as well as have the live look at the entry list to see if anybody other than just Jeremy Colbert decides to run. But if not, then we will call that what it is he sets down his first lap time of a 22.06.3 here in qualifying. So far, still the only guy in the field. But overall, as you can see, we've had over 40 cars make it out to open practice number 1, which is a good thing. That is good to know from the field filling perspective, because that means that at least 40 guys saw Knoxville Cup cars and found it interesting. So hopefully with the bigger purse at hand, they will be more willing to drive. I was kind of hoping for a bigger field, not just one guy. Maybe we can get more than one guy. Maybe not. We'll see. Like I said, if not, we'll call it what it is, and that's a good qualifying, or a good open practice number 1. Good little test and tune run for these guys, which is all I could really ask for, to be honest here. Yeah, it looks like Jeremy Colbert is the only one to want to run for the $10. And that'll do it. That is everybody gone. So that means there will not be a 15 lap feature, unfortunately. But like I said, one hell of a open practice. It was a great session. I do want to thank every single last one of the guys that came out and turned laps here at Knoxville. It was a great time. I enjoyed commentating, watching the session for the most part when I could. There was a lot of points when I couldn't, but that was due to technical difficulties that we have since otherwise fixed. Like I said, I want to give a special shout out to JS Design for sponsoring, of course, not only the Skovah Racing team, but also sponsoring the first annual Springfest 100 at Knoxville Raceway. What else do I need to mention here? Of course, like I said, March 27th is the official date for the first annual Knoxville Springfest 100 on iRacing. Sign-ups are still active as we speak. Go to facebook.com, go to the Skovah Racing Facebook page, and in the bio there's a link that'll take you to the forum. Just fill that out, and we will get back with you with the email requesting just basically whatever excess stuff we need. Like, we'll tell you, we won't request your Cash App or none, but what we will do is we will send you our PayPal or Cash App based off of what you chose, and then from there you send the $5 entry fee and you're officially in the field, and that $5 all goes towards the big grand total purse of $250 for the night, which will be split amongst the top 10 finishers, with the winner getting $100. So once again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Open practice results will be posted on the Facebook page. So if you are interested in going back and seeing where you rounded out at during open practice, by all means feel free. But with that being said, I have been Chris Franklin, and from the Skovah Racing brand, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see